The Minecraft movie live event is here, if you can get onto the server. And whilst we cannot get the Yearn cape until the last days, we can upgrade our gear as much as possible. There are also some awesome tools and weapons that you can find on this server, if you can get them to spawn. Yeah, the server's a little buggy at the moment, but there's still a lot of fun to be had on it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade your gear as much as possible before the new events are live, and give you some tips on how you can handle each of the minigames and how you can earn as many emeralds as possible and find these items. To start with, I would go outside of the city walls. You'll find the Defend the Gate minigame there. This is a shooting gallery game. If you're struggling, you can wait until the piglins are surrounding an iron golem and hit them. Just be careful of the flying fireballs that are coming out of the sky. If you do this enough times, you'll end up getting your reward. It's quite a simple minigame, but I do find it quite cathartic and fun. For the next minigame, you're going to want to journey to the wilderness. You're going to escort a cart and keep it safe from the spawning enemies. Whilst you can run ahead, I do recommend that you stick with the cart at first and shoot the enemies from afar, especially if you're in the starting gear. I know I died once or twice. There are also many emeralds hidden around the map here. The same is true for the village itself and the outer wall section, so if you want to find some emeralds quick, go ahead, get exploring. Once you escort the cart all the way to the end, you'll get your reward. The last minigame is the mines, and it is by far the best minigame to get emeralds and levels. Each ore you bring back is worth a different amount of emeralds. Thank you to the legendary Mika for figuring this one out for me. Redstone and lapis are worth 2 emeralds each. Coal is worth 4 emeralds, and diamonds is worth 14 each. Lastly, iron is worth 8 emeralds each. Whilst I do believe you should mine every ore you can find, I've had the most success with redstone. Each ore of redstone nets you 4 redstones, which then sell for a total of 8 emeralds. If you want to find as much redstone as possible, I recommend taking a right from the start and finding the Lush Cave. You can climb all the way up the top of the Lush Cave with some parkour and climb the vines to find a massive deposit of redstone, which we nicknamed Redstone Haven. Once you've mined all of this, go back down and find another hidden cave in the Lush Cave section by swimming under a lake and then rising into a different section. Mine all the redstone you can and your inventory should be pretty full. I usually continue to go around the mines at this point and stock up on looting spawners that I come across, but you could choose to stop here and return. This makes it a quick trip and can get you a lot of XP and emeralds very quickly. Once you feel like you've had enough emeralds, return to the village, and I would do this quite frequently. You can upgrade your gear here. This is done in the secret stash behind Jack Black's Steve. If you want cosmetics, you can visit the boutique across the plaza. Alongside the purchasable items on the server, you can also find several unique items. Now, please bear with the server on this one. Some of these items took several relogs for me to appear, and some never did for me, but they did for some of my friends. To find the saxophone, you're going to need to go to the centre of the village. Climb the tower behind the spawn to its summit. It's going to be there on the ground waiting for you. The saxophone's special ability is that when you play it, monsters get knocked back. So I've been running around doing this now that I'm maxed out to go ahead and help people on the server. The next item is the lava chicken, which should be at the lava chicken stall in Midport Village, but it never spawned for me. It did for a friend, and he said he got resistance and some speed boost when he ended up eating it, which made him incredibly tanky, which is very good if you're struggling on the server. The battle axe can be found in the wilderness. Find the pillager tower in the middle of the map, and it should be there on the floor. The battle axe has a right click ability that hits all monsters around you and knocks them up into the air, which can be very useful for crowd control. The potato launcher is next, and it can be found at the outer walls. Go left from spawn and you can find it in the bottom of the quarry. It can instantly launch potatoes, but it has a bit of a cooldown, so it's good to flip between your bow and the potato launcher to get the most effect out of it. Finally, there's the cactus ball that can be found in spawners in the mines at a very rare chance. I tried this for a few hours by following the Lush Cave path I showed you previously, but swimming down the other path. I followed the cave as high as possible until I found a triple spawner, but unfortunately it never spawned for me. It did for several others around me though, and for a couple of my friends, so best of luck to all of you looking for one of those items. The final item that can be found at the moment is the buck chuckets, but we're not really supposed to be there yet, and it requires some out of bounds parkour. If you can, go to the wilderness and follow the Route C sign. You can jump up and over to the walls following the route I'm showing you on screen, and at the end of the mine path, you can go ahead and find the buck chuckets there. The item's special ability is to stun and daze monsters, giving them slowness and knocking them back slightly every time you hit them. It's also a pretty formidable weapon. It's not quite as good as the max enchanted diamond sword, but it's still pretty hefty. Because Route C is closed and there is an item behind there, it is likely there'll be another item in level 2 of the mine. If you want to hold off on getting the bug Chuckets, I don't entirely blame you. It's a very fun item, but you'll be able to get it as the server's story progresses. It's been a lot of fun playing on this server, and even after maxing out in the first 2 hours, there's been a lot more I've been doing and helping out with. It's quite a lot of fun, so what are you waiting for? Log in and have a good time, guys. If you're still here, you're probably one of my regular subscribers, so hello! The Crafters MC video has been delayed for a week because I've been really struggling to log into the server lately, and this server has been quite a lot of fun on the flip side. But don't worry, the regular schedule of events should start continuing next week. I'm also thinking about spending some more time making videos, and more curated ones such as these ones, so please, let me know in the comments what you think. That's it for today, guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.